Brian Kelly closing well for the 2017 National Signing Day class for Notre Dame and looking to make another good roundup here in 2018. Already 11 hard commits. You look at 5 or 6 of those guys, top 10 at their position, as we bring in Kevin Sinclair from Slap the Sign, who's our Notre Dame expert, to break down some of the recent activity there along the recruiting trail. Kevin, what do you have for us in regards to some recent news?
Yeah, well, it's a really exciting time for Notre Dame recruiting. They just landed Braden Lindsay recently. He's four-star receiver out of Oregon. He also plays cornerback. He's a kick returner. They recruited him as a wide receiver kick returner. So real excited about him. Just previous to that, they had just gotten Micah Jones, a 6'5" wide receiver out of Illinois. He's going to add some of that length to the receiver position eventually. Equinemius St. Brown, Chase Claypool, Alize Mack, they're the taller receivers, but they'll move on. Micah Jones will bring that tall dynamic to the receiving core. Just previous to that, they'd picked up 2 defensive backs, Kalen Gervin and Derek Allen. Derek Allen is a cornerback safety. He looks like he's probably going to play the safety role at Notre Dame. He's pushing 210 pounds. He's almost a fringe 5-star out of Georgia. Notre Dame doesn't normally get these guys, so we're really excited about him. Kalen Gervin out of Michigan is a true man corner. He's probably going to play the boundary corner position. A little tough kid with a lot of attitude. He's a solid 4-star. He's ranked in the top 100 with some services. So Notre Dame really needs to get these cornerbacks, as last recruiting cycle they landed none. So we need some that can come in and play right away. And they're the types that can. Also, they got Cole Mabry. He might be a bit of a project offensive tackle out of Tennessee. Real tough kid, really quick. Has mostly just really good weight. Moves around really well. He's around the 270-pound range right now, but he's a good 6'6". Really agile, good balance, and really good technique. One of those offensive tackles, you watch his high school highlight film, he's just charging defensive linemen 20 yards into the backfield and planting them in the ground. So obviously got to really like that, and Harry Huston likes him, so I like him.
Yeah, California, Texas, Florida get most of the attention in regards to the perception that they are the top 3 recruiting states, and they still are, but Georgia in recent years is starting to push that top 3 status in regards to the quantity and quality, especially considering the per capita disadvantage they have or the total population disadvantage. And Derek Allen, number 8 rated player in Georgia. And if you reach top 20 or 30 status in the state of Georgia, you're a pretty serious player. So he's got top 8 status according to 247 Sports, number 5 safety there. Jones, you mentioned the wide receiver out of Illinois, a top 3 player out of that state. Lindsay, a top 3 player out of Oregon, listed as an athlete right now. Kevin Sinclair from Slap the Sign, please join him there. It's pretty amazing what he's got going in regards to not just writing the standard articles and previews that you see and highlights, but he has been able to contact a number of these recruits and has had one-on-one conversations and interviews. So you get the breakdown straight from the recruit, and he sizes up the film for them as well as they have that discussion. So it's pretty interesting. Kevin, we appreciate the work.
Yeah, thank you very much. Anytime, I like being on the show. Go Irish.